Blessings up and money up, everybody. Welcome back to Regular People Who Sports Bet, the channel where everyday bettors like you and me learn how to think smarter, bet sharper, and maybe even make a little bit of goddamn money along the way. I'm your host, just a regular person. You don't have to be a pro capper or a math genius to win in sports betting, all right? Whether you're just doing it for fun or maybe one day you want to be a capper, it all comes down to two things: knowledge and instincts. You feel me? Stats, trends, line movements, all that stuff matters, but your gut feeling and your intuition also matters, and you got to do your homework as well. You understand what I'm saying? The intuitions and the feelings that you get after watching the game, knowing certain teams, reading momentum, it's real, and it can be powerful when it's backed by your research. You understand what I'm saying? So in this video, we're breaking down 5 things every regular person can do to become a better sports bettor, from managing your money to spotting some values in the odds. Now, do me a favor, to all my regular people who sports bet, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Alright, number 1, the first tip that I'm going to give you guys to becoming a better sports bettor is discipline in managing your bankroll. Set a budget for betting, money you can afford to lose. Your bankroll, that doesn't mean your whole bank account, all right? Your bankroll is not all the money that's in your bank account. You are setting a budget. So let's say for the week, you can afford to put $100 into sports betting. That's going to be your bankroll for the week. Whether it's $50, $100, $500, $1,000, whatever you can afford to lose, that's going to be your bankroll, all right? You got to divide that bankroll into smaller units, like 1 to 5% bet, to avoid blowing it all in one day. You know what I'm saying? Smart bankroll management keeps you in the game longer and helps you to be able to bet more. You know what I'm saying? By managing your bankroll, all right? If you blow all your money, then you're not going to be able to bet. So number 1 is discipline in managing your bankroll. It's not just managing your bankroll, it's having discipline in managing your bankroll. Again, it's not your whole bank account, all right? Setting aside a certain amount of money that you can afford to lose, all right? Even though the goal is to make money, you still gotta also keep in mind and be realistic to the fact that you can lose and you will lose in sports betting, but we are trying to win, all right? So discipline in managing your bankroll, that's number 1. All right, number 2 is bet with your head and not your heart. Now, I know early in the intro I said your intuition and your gut feeling matters sometimes, and it does. But in this situation, I'm saying when it comes to like your home team or your favorite team or a certain team that you love, right? It's easy to bet on your favorite team, but emotions kill logic, all right? Always make decisions based on the stats, the matchups, and the trends, not personal loyalty or hype. Treat betting like a business move, not a fan, right? I tell you guys a story the other day, right? Just in the MLB, I believe it was the first set of the playoffs, New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox. Homegirl's telling me, "Oh, you should have bet on the Red Sox." And I'm listening to her. I knew the Yankees was gonna win. I'm like, I know the Yankees is gonna win. The Red Sox is not about to beat the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. And here I go, put the Red Sox plus 1.5. Yankees whipped them. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you right there. And I knew that I shouldn't have bet on the Red Sox. I should have bet on the Yankees. But bet with your head and not your heart, all right? Number 3, do your research, all right? The best bettors, they don't just guess and just go on the apps and just press buttons. No, they study, all right? Shit like injury reports, player stats, the weather conditions, how the players are doing in their personal life. All that stuff really matters. You know what I'm saying? In line movement before placing the bet, all right? The more info that you can obtain, all right, the more that it'll be better for you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, right? You're not just blindly, just blindly pressing buttons and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you're doing your own research. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I love to do research. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're doing your own research, all right? Number 4, is understanding value in not just the winners, all right? Don't just ask who's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Ask, is the line worth it? All right, you gotta look at stuff like that. Stuff like that, you know, you had a lot, the cappers, you know, talking about all that stuff. You might not even understand it when you look at it, but the more that regular people, you know, that sports bet, the more that you do it, and the more that you're looking at it, and you know what I'm saying, just the more experience that you're able to obtain, you know what I'm saying, the better that you get at understanding the lines and when lines move and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about picking the right team all the time, all right? It's about getting good odds compared to the true chances of the winning. Value betting is where long-term profit lives, all right? And you got to understand value betting, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the more that you do it, the more you'll understand it. I watched a video the other day, and he was talking about you just got to sports bet for a long time. Like, you just got to keep doing it. The more and more you do it, the more and more you'll learn, and you'll start to understand certain things when it's happening. You'll start to understand certain things when you hear it, all right? Number 5 is keep records and learn from your mistakes, all right? I know to regular people that sports bet, it might seem like it's something difficult, but it's not. You can do it with your notes. There's apps that can do it for you. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Track your bets. Track your wins and your losses, and the reasoning behind the picks. You know what I'm saying? Patterns will start to show you what works for you and what doesn't work for you, right? Just like I said, it's all in the experience. Every mistake is a lesson. Every loss, just like we say in boxing or just in sports in general, is a learning lesson, all right? So if you pay attention and you're able to write down or set aside some data, then you'll start to understand, you know what I'm saying, like I said, what works better for you and what doesn't work better for you, all right? Make sure you guys give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you guys can be notified when new videos are dropping on the channel. So we're going to go over it again, all right? The 5 things that you can do to become a better sports bettor as a regular person. Number 1 is just manage your bankroll. Very good. Have discipline in doing it. Number 2 is bet with your head and not your heart. Goes into number 3. Do your research, all right? Like I said, I love doing research. You start doing research, you get to understand it's actually fun, and you like to do it, all right? Number 4 is understand value, not just the winners. There's a lot of value in the underdog, and I'll be doing a video about that. Maybe that'll be the next video, because in the NFL this year, a lot of underdogs have been winning, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do a video on that, all right? Understand the value, not just the winners. Number 5, keep records and learn from your mistakes, all right? Your L's are lessons, all right? And you will take a lot of L's in sports betting, and you just have to know that and have to understand that, all right? Again, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when all new videos are being uploaded on the channel of Regular People with Sports Bet. Let's grow.